with our territory. Are you aware that Nigeria is richly blessed with natural resources from solid minerals to oil deposits? But illegal mining activities are robbing the nation of billions in potential revenue while leaving communities devastated. From gold and columbite to lead and zinc, illegal mining has become a major source of economic leakage. Today, we will be exploring the far-reaching impact of these activities and the urgent need for sustainable solutions. The federal government estimates that illegal mining costs the nation billions of naira annually in lost revenue. But beyond the numbers are the social and environmental consequences.
These mining activities have destroyed farmlands, polluted water sources across communities, contributing to insecurity, with criminal groups profiting from the trade. In some cases, the minerals are smuggled out of the country, further depriving Nigeria of its resources. The government has taken some steps, including forming task forces to crack down on illegal mining operations and revising mining policies. However, enforcement remains a challenge due to limited manpower and corruption. As Nigeria seeks to diversify its economy, protecting the nation's natural resources from exploitation is more critical than ever. And to discuss the potential solution to the problem, let's turn to our guest in the studio, Segun Tomori, who is the Special Assistant on Media to the Minister of Solid Mineral Development. It's good to have you in our studio this morning.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Now, let's jump straight into it. The federal government is making strategic investment in the solid mineral sector because of its potential, to boost the nation's GDP. But how well has the minister managed the resistance from artisanal miners against regulation that will require them to join cooperatives? Have there been any positive response so far?
Thank you very much. I think there's been far-reaching positive response over the past 18 months since the minister assumed office. For instance, you mentioned artisanal miners and the plan of the minister at the inception of his tenure that they should join cooperatives. As we speak today, we have over 250 of those cooperatives. So there's been positive. We've had cooperation of the artisanal miners in that regard. So aside from the artisanal miners, we also have the illegal mining, the larger illegal mining. So what we are doing is we are using persuasive. Persuasive is the cooperatives, then also the enforcement, what we call the carrot and stick approach. So for those that do not, heed to the demand or the policy of the ministry, we have the mining marshals that was established last year. I don't know if you've heard about it. So they are the one enforcing mining laws. They are doing operations across the country. As we speak, we have 2,570 mining marshals deployed across the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. So yes, we're seeing a positive impact of the minister's reforms and policies. Aside from that, we'll see that before the advent of the Tinubu administration, mining was relegated to the background. We see more focus on oil and gas, and mining was relegated for decades. And the first thing the president did was to separate mines and steel to create a separate ministry called Ministry of Solid Minerals Development. That was a pointer to the fact that this president is keen on diversifying the economy with solid minerals as a focus. And that's why he sent his trusted ally in the person of Dr. Dele Alake to head that ministry. And the work of the minister so far, in marketing the sector has brought renewed enthusiasm, renewed interest of Nigerians, not only locally, but globally to the sector. So we are making progress.
But